Greetings and salutations, ladybugs, gentle germs, widgets, and whatsits, and welcome back to Just Create SSP. Trying to decide what it is I wish to do for this episode because I really don't want to bore you with more digging. And I did not get a... did not spend any time digging the rest of that basement out. Now, I do have a thought. Let's look at the saw. 3 iron sheets and a casing. That's not terribly expensive. Do I not have any iron? Do I not have any? Nope. Keep hitting B for a backpack, and I keep forgetting I don't have a backpack in this version. At least, any chance they're still over here? I know I made a whole bunch of casing of andesite alloy. Yes, they are. Okay, can I... It's like super slow, and I don't want to come off of that. Trying to see if there's a really good spot for me to put a saw. I don't think there is. I really don't need a bunch of flint. Alright, so let's go get rid of this flint real quick. I really don't need all of this flint. That's the one drawback to this, is I don't have andesite alloy, or sorry, brass yet, so I can't funnel and get rid of the other stuff. Which would be the idea. What am I doing in here? Which would be the ideal scenario. Okay, so we'll just do that as a means of filtering. Alright, I need to grab 4 of you. 3 of which I need to flatten. 3 of which I need to flatten while I'm waiting for those to bonk. We'll get our... Okay, so I got an axe. Forget, usually after a recording session, I put everything away. few resources. So I have them on me. Close that. Bonk you with that. Pick you up. Those guys up. Do I have some gold? I wonder if I have some gold. I'm thinking I want to, maybe for this episode, get some digging done. Or not digging done, some... Who's what's it's done? Oh, walls. That's the word I was looking for. Walls. Okay, put you there. You're not gonna go. There we go. Now, is a... It's not what I wanted. I need to redo all of this. But I'm not going to redo all of this until I can get it into my workshop, which still needs work. I have a different idea. I have a different idea here. So that I can get to this a tiny bit easier. I'm gonna want to put it right there. Sort of. No, not quite right there. Really like it to be like that. Great. Really like it to be... Yeah, that's the way I want it facing. I think I want it that way. No. That way. Alright, so what I want is at copy. Nope. Copycat panels. This is what I want to do. Can I? Because I want to set a filter for that. Okay, here we go. I need to belt, though. Belt and a couple of shafts. There's a couple of shafts. And I need some more drain rope. Let's do that real quick, and I'm gonna... Actually, I'll just flint that's waiting there. Okay, I need one more, and I can make myself another belt. Okay. There we go. Belt, please and thank you. Now, I'm hoping this will work. Don't know if it will. We'll see if it does what I want it to do, or if I actually have to create a stone cutter. So I don't want to waste any zinc when I do this. No, I don't. Clear that. Toss you there. It's getting cut. It got cut into the wrong panel. Yeah, that got cut into the wrong panel. I want it cut into the other panel. Let's go grab another zinc. The stone cutter, if it's not having this cutter, if it doesn't have a filter on it, does some weird things. Or at least I've seen it do weird things in other packs. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So, it cycles through what it can actually cut. If you don't give it a filter, it'll cycle through what it actually wants to cut. I figured that was the case, and I was hoping the panel would get cut before the step did. But it didn't look like that was going to happen. Okay, so let's throw that in there. Probably could stand to use a little bit of gravel at some point. All right. Okay, that I'm hoping is going to be enough copycat panels. Now, theoretically, it should pull the next one in. It is good. Didn't really want to make stone cutter. And create saws are actually kind of useful. Oh, I accidentally picked up the... There we go. Let's let them cut. We'll pick them up in a minute. We'll pick them up in a minute. I don't want to get too close because I'm going to pick up the extra zinc that's waiting to get cut into panels. It should get me 2 stacks of the panels, which is probably not enough to do the walls on the house. But we'll see. got some hiding back there. Okay. Alright, now this is where it gets a touch interesting, because you need to be a little careful on how you set these down to get them to go where you want them to go. I found the best way to put them down is to look at your edge, because if you look towards the middle, that time I did it that way. Because if you look toward, depending on your angle, it'll either put them flat or put them vertical. So you just kind of give yourself just a little bit extra space so you're looking more horizontal than it does in vertical. And once you have the first few in, the rest becomes super easy because you can just look at the existing panel, and depending on which edge you're looking on will depend on where it puts the next panel. That's one of the good things about Create, is its options on extending. Now I'm going to actually, there we go, fill that part in. I don't have enough. I also don't have a whole heck of a lot of zinc. I don't believe they put in a recipe for it. They may have. If they have, I have certainly not teched up for it. Okay. Alright, so we have a safety wall of sorts for our house. Now, we are going to do some andesite doors. I should not have done that. Oh well, whoops. Let's see, doink and doink. I need a couple pieces of you so that I can bonk and bonk. Alright, let's make ourselves a set of doors. Andesite doors. Okay. Now, I'm hoping... Yep, there we are. Andesite doors. They're the bifold variety. I'm not overly happy with those, but I don't want to do the glass doors. I want to do andesite doors. The glass doors will slide. Alright, that's good. That gives me that. Now, I do have a bunch of cobbled deep slate. Let's see, it's 4 per... I need 40. I need 38. I need 38. I am gonna cook them. Just I think I want to cook them. Dried kelp technically can go in there, but I'm gonna actually put it in here. it doesn't harvest the pumpkins and melons with the way that I have it set up. So I do have to harvest the pumpkins and melons manually, which is fine. Yeah, ooh, I do have some more potatoes. Okay, where are the potatoes in this? Where did I put them? Do I not have potatoes? It says all wheat crops. Huh, interesting. Okay. There we go. Let's actually start getting that planted with some potatoes, I guess. Let's throw those in there for now, just to get them out of my inventory. I do want to look at filters. I just need a super basic filter. 2 iron nuggets and a piece of wool. That's actually fairly easy. Or should be pretty dang easy. The reason why I want to do a list filter here is I can pop this and then I can say deep slate and I can get this and I can actually tell the filter. I can use the filter to say I want to make deep slate bricks. Get there we go. So now I can come over here to my saw, install the filter in the saw, and then throw my deep slate on there, and I'll get deep slate bricks. I'm supposed to. Oh, it's gonna make me use the cobbled variety. Dang nabbit. It's not gonna like that. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna want me to use cobbled deep slate, which is okay. That was me being a derp. That was me very much being a derp. He's probably about to get himself killed. So if I toss those there now. If I toss those... If I toss those there now, they should cut properly. Okay. Yeah. Who didn't see that coming? Who did not see that coming? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's getting a little tight here. Okay. So, with the zomboids burning up in the heat of things, let's come over here and let's actually pick up some of that. That's not going to work. Wait for this to finish, and then we're going to actually pull that filter out. Okay, so we're going to pop that filter out. And I'm going to just quickly borrow one of these guys for a second, because there we go. And then I can put you back. We'll run over here, put our filter back in, and toss these 7 zinc ingots. Then we need to go looking for more zinc. Yeah, I'll come back to pick those up. So, a little bit of building and decorating. So we're going to put our deep slate bricks into the bottom row of the copycat panel. So this kind of will end up serving as a bit of a foundation to the wall, if you will. Let's get rid of those. Let's grab those. Let's pull those out. Let's actually make 2 belts. And of course, because I was being a doofus, I wasn't thinking about natural deep slate doesn't make deep slate bricks. Ready to come here. By now, in theory, this should be done, so I should be able to run around over here, grab those, and toss in those deep slate. While we wait for those deep slate, we're going to come around here and finish filling in the walls. Now, I do need to do something for the ceiling. Do need to do something for the ceiling. And for that, I need to plant a few birch trees. There we go. That should be more than sufficient to get us dried in on our house, finally, some 21 episodes later. I wonder if I spin that around, if that would work any better. They consistently drop. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, fine. Maybe we'll do it. Nope, not that way. Well, it didn't quite do what I wanted. To see if I can fix that another way. At some point. We'll leave our filter in there, and we just, as we need to saw things, we'll just put our filter to add them to that filter. But now we can drop here. All right. Do I have a composter? It does not appear that I do. Oh, I do have a composter. Why is it sitting in there? Okay, that wasn't making any sense why it was in there, so... Gonna need to make myself 2 chests. Which I'm gonna want to turn into hoppers. And we'll just do. Actually, we'll do it in. We'll get it done in here. So we'll throw you off in the corner. I need a bunch of bone meal. It's not where that was supposed to go. It was supposed to go there. There we go. I'll fix that in a minute. I need a whole bunch of bone meal. Okay, I don't need necessarily a whole bunch of bone meal, but I do need bone meal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, 5. We'll see where these get. These 5 stacks get us, and I am losing track of time. We are out of time for this episode, so let me get that bone meal processing, fix my little foobar with the copycat panel. There we go. And we'll let that go. We'll start building up a little bit of bone meal for us. I've got some there, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. I also need to... I need the sand as well. Okay. We'll do that. Alright, so this is where we are going to go ahead and call it an episode. As always, I want to thank everyone for watching and do wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good time zone to you all. Until we meet again on my next misadventure.